Hey, you see the drip, tell YouTube CEO to sponsor the kid. But what's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make super atmospheric, dreamy kind of beats. Just some heavenly melodies with some bouncy drums. You already know the vibes. And before we get started, go follow me on social media at inquires. Tap in with me, but let's log in. Alright, so this is pretty much the beat that I'm going to break down for you guys today. Let me just play a quick second so you guys get the vibe. Alright, pretty much for these kind of beats, for your main sound, you want to pick something super kind of like soft and subtle so you can do a lot of nice chords, like lush chords with it. So for mine, I picked this plug from Hybrid 3, and that's what it sounds like. And this is the pattern that I came up with. It sounds really like full and complex, but it's only 3 chords. Actually, so if you're struggling making melodies and chords, I actually have a lot of videos on how to make better melodies. You could go check them out. I'll link some right now. Alright, so then next I added this synth layer, just playing some top melodies, and this is what it sounds like. I'm just gonna play the audio because my CPU is geeking as always. So as you can see so far, my sounds that I've picked are really soft, kind of lush. So sound selection is definitely everything. And then you just got to make your melodies flow really well together. Alright, so then next I added this sub because I feel like for a lot of these dreamy beats, it's nice to have like a sub because it adds a really soft low end, and I feel like 808 sometimes is too hard. For transition sections, I feel like it's nice to have like a super soft kind of bottom layer. So, super simple pattern, just follow the chords. All right, but then I added a unique layer for just the verse, and it's basically these keys that play like this cool pattern. It goes like... So one of the most important things, I think, is just when you're making the beat, don't really try to think about chords or like notes or anything. Just try to like come up with like a vibe, like a feeling, and actually try to get the notes to carry that feeling forward. So I really like doing these kind of patterns that have a super simple sequence of notes. And I think the simplicity of that is really cool because it matches really well with the more complex chords because it kind of catches your ear and adds a really nice texture on top of that. And as you can see, my final arrangement, I put those keys in the first part of the verse. And then for the second section of the verse, I actually have these vocal chops that I come in, and this is actually my voice. So it's these. And I'm not really gonna break down how I made those because I have a separate video on how to make vocal chops from your own voice. I'll link it right now if you guys want to check it out. I pretty much explain everything. But yeah, I really like making my own vocal chops because I can kind of get it perfectly the way I want. And obviously it's unique because it's my own voice. But then next, the drums are pretty simple, just like a couple layers. And actually all the drums in here are from a new drum kit that I'm working on. I'll let you guys know when I drop it. It's gonna be called To Track This. But pretty much I have this clap and snare layered. And then next, the 808 is super bouncy, just follows the chords. In these kind of dreamy beats, the melodies always carry the beat, so don't try to make your drums complicated. Just do the bare minimum just to kind of have that bounce. But then next, the hi-hats, as you can see, I just did a straight 2-step. And then I have a looperator coming in doing some crazy shit. So for the looperator, it's just literally this. To be honest, I was kind of lazy to do hi-hat rolls, but I think the looperator is also good because it kind of prevents you from doing too much with your hi-hats, and it's kind of simple kind of roll bounce. So then next I added this like kind of reverse open hat. just like a little riser sound. And then next, a normal open hat. The coolest sounds out of this new kit that I'm working on are these kind of weird hi-hats, and this is what it sounds like. So I just layered this with everything. And then finally, I just added a kick. And then in this next section, I just replaced the clap with a rim. Just kind of switch it up a little bit. And as you can see, there's a lot of automation going on just to sauce up the overall beat. If you guys want a separate video on just how to use automations to make your beat way more sauced up, you know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys thought this was helpful, please let me know in the comments, give it a like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.